Italy is the fifth most visited country in the world, and not only invented pizza, but has also been eating pasta since as early as 4 BC. So it's fair to say that Italy knows how to snack. And today we will be tasting some of the fine Italian snacking wares and asking, you tried it? You tried that. Italy. Nick Novak from that pal. Shane Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Mamma mia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
It's a me, Chad.
Who's the most famous Italian
Mario.
of all time? Mario?
Mario, probably? Yeah.
Luigi. No.
Well, like,
Mario,
like Mussolini or something.
Da Vinci, maybe, or something?
Leonardo Da Vinci. There you go.
Yeah.
Julius
famous-
Caesar.
Friend of the pod, Leonardo Da Vinci.
Friend of the pod. Yes, we do love us some Leonardo da Vinci.
So I was researching some more of Leo's inventions.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Right. We previously learned that he had invented fleets of
Robots,
armored cars and warfare
and
material.
Like Uzis and stuff or something, or like Gatling guns of some kind, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the very funny diving suit and a number of other things.
A blowjob robot. Yeah.
Yeah. He had a lot of great
robot.
inventions, yeah.
A couple new ones. This goes with the army stuff that he invented. One was the giant crossbow. So it was like the type where you have like 3 or 4 people wheeling it up, Lord of the Rings style.
Sure.
And then firing the crossbow. So another weapon of destruction. But even more impressive is that he invented a mechanical lion.
Wow.
For what end?
He wanted he like, as a true Italian, he wanted to bring back, like the Colosseum. Like he's like, look, I've got this mechanical lion. Let's throw some pagans in it or fight it or something.
All right. So it actually says he built the mechanical lion as a diplomatic gift for King Francis I. So, according to reports, the beast could walk, move its head, and open its chest to reveal fleur-de-lis.
No, it couldn't. No, that lion was janky as shit. Like, what? Because it wasn't like he was remote controlled. Like, how is it moving?
It can open its own chest. It just stands up on its hind legs and open it, and the flowers just come out. Oh,
yeah, like it looks like Voltron or something. Like, how did this? So was it just like a system of pulleys? Like, how does this fucking work?
He was inside it, controlling it like one of those old men who rides those like sitting down bikes.
Yeah,
you see all the time.
Yeah, how big is this thing talking? Is this like a normal size lion, or is this like a huge Trojan horse size thing?
Some museum had made like a mock-up of it, and it was lion sized. It was like 2 or 3 of us together.
This man really was the Oppenheimer of his time. Coming up with all these like death weapons or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, we've covered one of our favorite things, Leo da Vinci, and now we must cover Bigfoot. So,
our other favorite.
Chad, what's the latest?
This is breaking news as of this record. It will be a little dated, but Bigfoot news is never dated. It's evergreen. No. Bigfoot in Colorado? ? The ever elusive creature may have been caught on camera from a Durango train. It says a Wyoming couple thinks so after spotting what they believe to be the ever elusive creature while they were riding the Durango and Silverton narrow gauge railroad in southwest Colorado. Shannon and Stetson Parker were looking for elk during the train ride. That's something that you do when you're on a train. You just look out the window and try to find elk. You guys know this.
Have your camera at the ready.
Yeah, I often go on cross-country elk train rides.
Yeah.
Just to see if I can see any.
Mechanical elk.
When Stetson saw what he thought could be Bigfoot, quote, "We were looking for elk." Okay, yeah, we already established that. This article's awfully.
I fucking told you already.
We were looking for elk in the mountains, and my husband sees something moving and then can't really explain it. So he's like, "Bigfoot," Shannon told the New York Post. It was at least 6-7 feet or taller. It matched the sage in the mountains so much that he's like camouflaged when crouching down. And so then the article embedded this Facebook post that they had with all these different photos, because of course these people would post this on Facebook. I'll I'll read you this Facebook post from this lady. Starts off with, "It's story time, y'all." On Sunday, October 8th, Stetson and I took the narrow gauge train ride. After leaving Silverton and heading back to Durango, I asked Stetson to help me look for elk in the mountains. As we were passing by the mountains, Stetson sees something moving and then says, "I think it's Bigfoot." Brandon, the guy sitting next to Stetson on the train, grabs his phone and starts recording. Meanwhile, I'm trying to get a photo on my camera. Below is the video Brandon got and the photos I took. Y'all, out of the hundreds of people on the train, 3 or 4 of us actually saw, as Stetson says in video, the ever-elusive creature Bigfoot. I don't know about y'all, but we believe. Hashtag Bigfoot sighting. Hashtag Bigfoot is real. Hashtag Bigfoot.
Guess that covers all of it. Yeah.
Those are. I mean, it covers the 3 hashtags I normally.
Yeah. Whenever I'm searching for Bigfoot news, I always check all 3 of those hashtags.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm like, I check Bigfoot is real, and there's no new news. I'm like, oh yeah, Bigfoot sighting.
And still no news. Oh right, Bigfoot. And I was showing you guys some of the pictures before we started the record, but I want to get your thought on. There's a picture that is literally just like a field and
a brown field,
Yeah,
and someone put
rocks,
a red arrow pointing to a bush.
Right. As we always know, the best evidence is pointed out by red arrows.
That arrow is bearing right down.
And then you scroll down and you get this thing, which is they've zoomed way in, and it's supposed to be a zoom in of Bigfoot amongst the bushes. To me, it just looks like some bushes that were facing the other direction.
It does look better than I thought when you zoomed in, but it kind of looks like Bigfoot, like he's kind of posing, "Paint me like one of your French girls, Bigfoot."
Paint me like one of your French feet.
So unlike the end of Titanic, when everyone claimed Rose could have allowed Leo to be on the board with him, Bigfoot definitely couldn't have. Bigfoot is straddling the entire wood, just slowly sinking down.
Sorry, Leo, but you are
far, wherever. Just like standing up, like wind blowing through all of his fucking hairs. He goes to like slap the glass when they're banging in the back of the car and just breaks through the glass with his hand.
I'm the king of the world. Says Bigfoot. That's probably why the Titanic crashed, because the
Bigfoot was too big.
The what is it called? The captain was too busy posting hashtag Bigfoot sighting. Didn't see the iceberg coming.
That's why I think that's why we haven't found Bigfoot. We were looking for him on land too much.
Yeah,
dude's been in the ocean. He's been
sunk to the bottom of the sea.
Captain Phillips's boat and every other important boat that's been in the movie.
We need to get into one of those Leonardo Da Vinci diving suits, old-time metal diving suits, if we're going to find Bigfoot. Sink ourselves to the bottom of the ocean.
I heard the next Aquaman movie is Aquaman v. Bigfoot, Dawn of Justice. I could be wrong. He's learned how to breathe underwater.
Subtitle.
yes. Apropos of nothing. Yeah, it's just gonna be.
I mean, they are rebooting the DC verse, so they could redawn the Justice again.
Famous superhero Bigfoot.
So is there any truth to the rumor that Leonardo da Vinci invented a mechanical Bigfoot? And it would open its chest and just shrubbery would come out.
And it's still roaming the American countryside.
The shrubs come out and it just blocks him completely, and then you don't see him. So that makes a lot of sense.
So you guys want to go look for some elk?
The best creature sightings are while moving 80 miles per hour
on a
across
train.
The countryside,
100 miles away. Yeah.
It is very far away. The picture is not like, Bigfoot was waiting at the train station and like you went by and his face was by the window. Like he is way the fuck out in the field, like way the fuck out in the field. And to show me the picture, you had to really, to show me who you thought Bigfoot was, had to like really zoom in, seemingly like beyond the zoom capabilities of your phone.
You had to zoom in and then Photoshop in a Bigfoot to show me where the Bigfoot was.
Novak apparently thought when you said this guy had a picture of the Bigfoot from the train, like he was like taking tickets at the vestibule or something. Like he thought he was very prominently Bigfoot. Yeah. There's a seat ticket. I need a handicap. So now this is a very rudimentary Bigfoot question that I feel like we probably covered already, but is a Yeti is the species and the Bigfoot is just the name of one of the Yetis, or is Bigfoot basically all of the Bigfoot people? I need to know this.
This is deep. Okay, I think the Yeti is the species, Himalayan mountains in Asia.
Oh, it's different.
And Bigfoot is
okay.
is the U.S. and then Sasquatch is the third one.
And he's in Canada, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
They're all the same.
Third one.
Yeah, the third one. There's another
third one. The fourth one is Skunk Ape. Yes, there's a lot of them.
I was on the train and saw Bigfoot. It's just like a close up of Bigfoot, like 2 feet away from her, claws out, reaching towards camera.
I was on the train looking for Yeti, but then I saw a Bigfoot, so it's just like.
I thought I saw a Bigfoot, but he was eating a big plate of poutine, so I think it's a Sasquatch technically. I don't know. And then Skunk Ape was walking around in whatever region
Florida.
he's from.
Florida. Okay. Yeah. Skunk Ape is the Florida man of the Bigfoot.
Yeah. I could tell because he had a NASCAR t-shirt on and jean shorts.
Skunk Ape was giving off Billy Zane vibes.
Skunk Ape was coming out of Guy Fieri's restaurant.
The Skunk Ape is like the big fuckwit of the group, like none of the other three really want to hang out with him. They're like, fuck, here comes Skunk Ape. It's going to be stupid again.
The others are really highly intelligent. They've managed to hide behind bushes for this long.
All right, let's eat some of these Italian snacks. 3 snacks, rate them on a 5-point scale. Love that, like that, indifferent to that, dislike that, and hate that. These are snacks that my wife got on her trip to Italy. Novita San Carlo. The product is Crostini Dorati. Gusto Pomodoro.
Woke up in a new Dorati. Sorry.
This is supposed to be... So there's little like flat breadsticks. Not breadsticks, but... like looks like bruschetta, almost like it's supposed to be bruschetta adjacent, because they're flat pieces of cracker toast looking things that would, if they were larger, be bruschetta replica. And there's a picture of a tomato on the front.
So it says on the back, toasted and fried croutons, tomato flavor. Do you guys like bruschetta? I think it's kind of overrated, but it's all right.
I do not.
I really like bruschetta, actually.
I'm not a big tomato guy, so
Yeah,
I prefer like garlic bread.
I don't often order it, but a lot of times I'll order some other appetizer, then kind of wish I got the bruschetta.
Like jalapeno poppers, potato
If it's out
skins.
at a party, I would definitely hover around the bruschetta tray. Take the bruschetta tray to the window, look out the backyard for elk.
Bruschetta tray. Isn't that how you're supposed to say it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's a me, bruschetta tray.
I'm gonna win.
It's a me, Rose. There's no room on at the door.
Your ass is about to drown. I'm gonna draw you like one of my drowning girls.
She wasn't drowning.
What? What kind of fucking creep is Mario?
Mario likes, he likes to drown women.
I draw you a drown a bloated corpse.
That's a spicy iceberg. Get it? Because of Titanic.
She's sinking to the bottom, and he just starts humming the music from the water levels in Mario, like do 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 do. It's like the bubbles are coming up.
Yep.
Stop a thrashing. I tried to draw you.
Hold still. This will be over soon. Now let me draw you.
All right.
It got very dark.
Well, that's Mario for you.
No. Mario is inspired by the life of leaving your eyes. Man. All we need is Coach Cash, and we got a really problematic lineup here. That's me. Crostini's. So, it's a weird snack. Like, hey, I gotta eat something on the go. How about I have a bunch of slices of hard bread? But it's kind of like, I guess the closest thing I can think of is almost like the Gardettos or whatever. They have like the garlicky cracker. Sure. Yeah. Not the right chip, but they have sometimes a thin white cracker that's got garlicky on it. But obviously these are much thicker. They're very tasty. It's just, if I ate this whole bag, that'd be like a meal, I think. So, but I think they taste good. They're decently garlicky. They're very crunchy. They could be a little thinner, I think. But overall, I like these. I'm a sucker for garlic bread. I think this tastes good. I don't really think it tastes like tomato, but I'm not a big tomato fan, so I don't really care about that part. This is a solid like that. This is a good snack.
All right. Chad, what do you think?
I think it does taste like tomato. I tasted the tomato immediately before I even noticed that there was tomato on the package, actually.
You missed the giant tomato on the package?
Yeah, I hadn't really looked closely at it.
Reach into a package and eat before you look at what the fuck you're eating.
Blindly jam his hand into it?
I had opened it and set it picture side down, and then I had set it face down the way Mario sets women in the water. Anyway, I just was eating it. I think it's too. I think it's too thick. I don't like the tomato flavor that much. If these were a different flavor, I think they'd work a little bit better for me. And again, I would also prefer them to be a little bit thinner. So I'm going to give them a dislike that.
When Geiger mentioned Gardettos, it did really hit home. I think they taste a lot like that, and they actually remind me more of the rye chips because of the texture, like the consistency. That it's kind of a harder to bite through.
Yeah, it doesn't remind me of either one, so it's a three-way tie.
I think these are really good. This is a snack I would definitely purchase if it was available near us or something similar. Maybe you could tone down the ketchup-y type of flavor a little bit and just add some more spice. But I'm very pleasantly surprised by these. I'm going to give these a love dat.
Wow.
Really tasty.
Wow.
All right. Next is let's go to the other crunchy snack. It's the Tarrallini al Pesto, Italian savory snack with pesto taste.
How y'all feel about pesto?
I like pesto fine. I don't ever
order it on anything, but if it's on there, I'll eat it, and I'm fine with it.
I think it tastes good. I just don't. It's never my first choice.
It does look like it comes in a clear bag, and it looks like a bag of pasta a little bit. If you didn't examine too closely, they're rings, just ring shaped, and like a light brown color.
From Mario to Sonic, collecting these rings. Do you taste pesto? I just taste bread.
They're a little crumblier than the last snack. How do you like my painting? She's headed to a watery grave. It's not even funny. I don't know.
Yeah, that was just... Mario just begging to be caught over here. Taunting the victims of the families.
When I painted them, I do it from the knees up so you can't see the cement blocks I put on their feet.
Something fucking Dracula.
I'm making sure they are drowned in the water so you can't take a picture on your iPhone from 30 yards away on a train.
Real creepily saying the shit that he does.
Story time, y'all. I was looking for elk and I saw Mario drowning some people.
Chad, what do you think?
Oh boy. Okay. I don't know about these. Like, okay, so first of all, after eating both of those two snacks combined, my mouth is dry AF. Right? Like, you cannot drown any women in my mouth right now, Mario.
I cut off of the toenails at first.
What?
Jesus Christ, Mario.
Mario, what the fuck? I give a Luigi $1, make it out of hair. What? Stop. You don't need to do that. It's unnecessary.
It has no pesto flavor at all. It actually has basically no flavor. Like, it's just the flavor is like bread, kind of. I like the consistency, all right, but it's so plain and bland that I don't see why I would ever want to eat these. Like, maybe if it had some garlic flavor or something, anything. So, do I want to go down to dislike that for these two? Yeah, I guess so. I just don't see the point of eating them. They're so dry. So dislike that.
Asking yourself a question, answering it. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I want to be a little shit and do that.
Do I want to drown it as a lady? Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, officer, I gave her a big mushroom so she would grow extra big and then drowned her for the challenge. What? Okay. Weird.
First he was just drowning. Actively drowning.
First he was like at worst guilty of negligence, but now I think it's actual murder. I'm me and Bowser. Who's the real villain?
This doesn't taste that different. It looked like pasta, and if this was a thing of pasta and I took it out, it probably would have about the same amount of flavor as these. I can't say they're bad. Like, I could eat these and be fine. Like, it's not a dislike for me. I know sometimes we have a difference of opinion on what constitutes indifferent or dislike, but I am going to give these an indifferent.
We usually come to blows over it.
Yeah. I feel like Chad's a little more like, it doesn't have a taste, and so that's like its fault.
Yeah.
And so here's my dislike. Whereas it doesn't have a taste, so I don't think one way or the other of it is my. So I feel like I feel the same about them as Chad, but I'm going to give them an indifferent to that.
Yeah, this is like about as down the middle, like a neutral food as you can possibly have. It's easy to eat. It's very like, I don't know, crumbly.
Mm-hmm.
It just tastes like really bland, like bread cracker. Like, there's no pesto flavor. I don't taste pesto at all. And pesto is like a pretty specific flavor. It's not like they just said like salty bread or whatever, and then like, I don't know why they say it that way. Salty bread.
Is that the salesman for this thing?
Hey, suck on my chocolate salty bread. Obscure South Park reference.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's okay. Like, I think Novak like hit it on the head where it's like, could I eat it? Sure. Is there a point to eating it? Not really. So to me, that's kind of down the middle. It just kind of exists as food, but it doesn't really. It's not that good. So indifferent to that for me too. I think is a fair rating.
All right, it exists as food. The Crostini Dorati is still in the lead, but we've got a dessert coming up later, so we'll see if it can compete. Chad.
Yeah. Well, so it's fall. It's getting into November now.
Mm-hmm.
We probably
Definitely is.
We just passed Halloween, and you were out and about on Halloween. I'm sure you both were. I know I was, because Halloween is in the past.
Right.
And you're trick or treating, and what are the things that you see when you're out and about in the neighborhood? Well, you see some neighbors, right? So let's see what those neighbors are up
Fall
to.
foliage.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna check out we're gonna return to nosyneighbor.com, the best of Nextdoor, sourced from various websites.
Yoshi's like, my next door neighbor keeps drowning people in water. What the fuck?
Yoshi lives next to Mario.
I don't know. Is his pet or is he like a colleague? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, we'll unpack that another time. So,
Okay.
okay. So I got a bunch of Nextdoor posts here, and you guys are gonna have to rate how far you want to live from this person on a scale of 1 to 10 houses away from them.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Here's the first one. This is from Emily. It says, "Alert! Does anyone have a kid who could crawl through my doggy door and get my keys? $20 reward." Novak, what do you think? 1 to 10 houses away from this person.
Ooh. All right. Well, I have some kids that are not all that big. I might be able to lend a hand.
Humble brag.
Make a cool 20 in the process.
I got tiny kids. This sounds right up my alley.
Yeah, it's a strange request.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows what could be lurking behind that said door.
I'm going to say, that sounds like a classic kid catcher move. Like, yeah, kids, come on into my pet door. And then you're trapped.
Sounds like a jigsaw trap.
Yeah.
You know, come and get $20.
For your greed. The key is buried in your stomach. What? Okay. What? Huh?
You are both greedy and poor as fucks.
On the other side of the doggy door is Mario. He is going to drown you.
The key is in Bigfoot's stomach. You need to take a train out to the prairie and go find him.
Jigsaw getting very lazy and luring people.
Just posting on Nextdoor.
Crawl through my doggy door.
Crawl through my doggy door and put this explosive belt on your face, please. Huh? Why? It's all part of finding the key. Don't worry about it.
But I had twins, so it's all right to send one.
You got to back up.
So
I'll live 2 houses down.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't fit in the doggy door, but Evie could. So, I mean, yeah, that's legitimately like, I just need a hand. That's not, I mean, I think that's fine. So I'd live next door to that person. I don't care. As long as it's not every day.
We're both bad parents.
Every day. I left my keys inside again for the 375th day in a row.
Wow. It's $140 a week.
Yeah. Pretty good. Is that taxable? Yeah, I don't know.
All right, here's the next one. This is from Matthew. The subject of this post is full moon at 23rd and Lynn.
Uh-oh.
It says, "Beware, there is a man who has been gardening for the last week showing his bare ass to the world. The house is on the corner of 23rd and Lynn."
That's it? The whole post?
That's the whole post. So, I mean, at first, mate, you read that, you might think it's about the weather, like, oh, there's a full moon tonight. No.
Yes, famous weather projection.
he's
100% chance of full moon this evening. Oh, right. What the hell is that? I'm not going out at night. Fucking help me. It's gonna be bright outside, I guess. I don't know.
Turns out he's just talking about a bare ass gardener. So I guess we should do how close do you want to live to 23rd and Lynn?
Yeah.
Versus how close do you want to live to the guy? I don't know. Whichever one you think is.
I don't know how close I have to live to ass monitor, just running around looking at everyone's asses.
All right, yeah. How far do you want to live from this guy that's pointing out to gardeners' asses?
I mean, are we sure it's not one of those like you guys ever see those like wooden lawn decorations of like someone working in the garden? It shows like up someone's bloomers or something. Have you ever seen those?
Yeah,
no.
Okay,
like a wooden sign that's got like someone bending over it.
I was really nervous right as I was staring at you guys. I'm like, I'm about to look like a huge dumbass. So Novak helped me out there.
You're a dumbass for saying the word bloomers, so it's okay.
It's like a wooden sign with like a skirt on it and like dangly balls and asshole.
It's got like a turd hanging out of their butthole. Have you guys seen those signs? You ever seen this sign with a guy like bending over working on his garden with a huge horse cock dangling betwixt his ankles. Have you guys seen that?
You ever seen that one where it
says springs and bloomers?
It's like it's a red shirt and overalls and but the pants are down and there's a turd coming out and then there's a little voice bubble that says, "I'm about to drown this turd into a toilet." You seen that
voice
one?
Bubble, huh? Yeah. So it's Mario.
Voice bubble that gives Mario qualities that was just invented by us.
Yeah, that famous sign.
New IP, yeah. Mario going up and hitting a block while taking a giant shit. What happened? Yeah. Have you seen that one? Yeah, it's a common one out in the yard. Yeah. So guy with a big ass. I guess I don't want to live next to anyone who's going to be gardening. I have kids. I don't want our kids walking out in the yard and seeing some big old jowly ass hanging out while somebody's weeding his garden or whatever. That's not cool.
He's not fucking doing goatsy or something. He's just gardening.
Okay. All right. So if you came outside and your neighbor was gardening pantsless, you'd be just totally cool with it because he wasn't goatseeing everyone. Goatsy is where the only line.
I misread this post. It didn't say full moon at 23rd and Lynn. It said full goatsy at 23rd and Lynn. I'm sorry, I misread that.
Suddenly the line is goatsy. That you've got to be literally stretching your asshole out beyond its limits to upset Novak. Apparently,
goatsy or GTFO.
Your wife getting upset. Honey, it's not goatsy.
That asshole is very closed, okay? It is a closed asshole.
I just say from behind my newspaper. It's not goatsy.
Are you going to do anything about it? Is he showing goatsy? Then no. So yeah, I don't want to live next to any sort of naked ass. But I guess I don't blame the guy for calling it out. Hey, dude, hey, careful. There's a guy showing his asshole around the neighborhood. So I'm not mad at that guy. I don't want to live next to a naked ass guy. So 10 houses. I don't want to see some dude with the ass. Well, fucking gross.
Novak?
This could also be ass. This could be Saw again, right?
Huh?
The key is inside the man's asshole. You must dig your way up his sphincter, or a bomb explodes in your heart.
He cannot goatsy to help you.
That's an impossible task, Saw. Or Jigsaw. His name isn't Saw.
He said son. I ain't doing that, son.
Hey, brother, I can't get up in that butthole. Son, you're going to die the way you lived. Crawling up someone's asshole.
Get into that gardener's asshole now.
As reiterated, he cannot goatsy to help you.
Go to the corner of 23rd and Lynn. Look for a gardener that is not goatsy.
If you hit the goatsy gardener, you've gone too far.
Every other gardener on the block will be goatsy. It's really a visual puzzle, is what it is. When you think you hit the sunflower, it's not actually a sunflower. It's a guy goatsing his asshole out.
I don't think a guy's bare ass is as bad as Gagger. I'm going to say 5 houses.
I'm going to walk around your neighborhood with my ass hanging out and see how soon you call the cops.
I'm going to call the cops on you for having your ass out.
Oh, thanks, man.
All right, okay. The next one's a little bit longer. Let me try to get through this. So this was someone in Rancho Cucamonga. They say, PSA: Halloween is officially 4 weeks away. and I was hoping to catch you all before you make your candy selections. Over the last 3 Halloweens, I've noticed candy stock has become more and more diluted with cheap candy. I don't know if this trend is the result of the higher bills or even the new constructions, but cheap candy has somehow infiltrated our community for Halloween, and it has to stop. Dum-Dums, Smarties, and Jolly Ranchers may be suitable for Ontario, Fontana, and even Montclair, but not here in Rancho Cucamonga.
Those fucks.
We are an affluent neighborhood, and this status should be reflected in our candy provisions for Halloween. Standard, full, or king-size candy is the bar, pun intended, we set for our community on Halloween. If you purchase a fun size, you don't need to return them. Just keep in mind that 4 to 6 of those fun size bars equates to a standard size bar, and when you dole out the candy to trick-or-treaters, please, for God's sake, leave those peep candies alone. No one, and I mean no one, wants those terrible marshmallow tragedies. Finally, for the elderly who hand out coins, unless you plan on throwing some quarters in the mix, stop peddling your pennies and step up your game this Halloween. It's a calculated loss to the trick-or-treaters after you adjust for inflation and the opportunity cost of what they could have received elsewhere if they had just skipped your house.
What is this fucking? Is this fucking like Game Stonks guy or something? Like, what's he fucking? It's a calculated loss if you extrapolate the fucking 9-year yield on this candy corn. Fuck off, you shithead. What in the fuck? It's like Jim Cramer. That's a ball. He's like honking the horn or whatever.
You must calculate the opportunity cost before the bomb explodes.
Go to Retro Cucamonga. Find the grandma that's handing out pennies.
Give me the 9-year EBITDA on this Reese's egg.
Okay.
All right, Novak.
I'm torn because this guy clearly pretentious D-bag.
Torn. This guy's an asshole.
I want to be close to the good candy.
Yeah, you want to be by the person that's handing out the king size. That is for sure.
Right.
All right.
Look, and he may be upset with my own candy that I'm handing out, but I'm still going to end up with the good candy when I stop by his house. So I think I want to be a few houses down to where he can't see the shit I'm handing out, but that I'm close enough for easy access to his good candy. I'm going to say 3 houses.
Okay, Geiger, how do you feel?
Okay, here's my problem with this. So clearly, I think we all agree, like, even though you want to avail yourself of the good candy one day a year, you agree this guy's an asshole, correct? And it's absolutely a guy, I'm guessing. It's like some fucking Izod wearing golf player douchebag.
You knew that when they started talking about opportunity cost. That was
exactly.
That was the clincher.
Yeah. There is no way in hell I want to live next to that guy the other 364 days of the year. Like, because if he's like a dickhead about this, he's going to be like a dickhead about like, I'm driving an inefficient fuel car, or I'm like my fucking wingtips aren't shiny enough, or whatever the fuck rich people care about. I don't give a fuck. My lawn won't be like precision mode or whatever. Like, and
Gardner has no pants.
My Gardner has no pants. My saw traps aren't elaborate enough. People keep escaping them too quickly. You didn't even hide the key far enough in that guy's asshole. It was like just dangling outside. We are an affluent community.
You need to hide the key one king-size bar up the asshole.
We are in a fluid community. I should not see the end of a key turtling out of his asshole.
When Mario says he's going to drown a woman, we all band together and hide the body, okay? We've got deep enough man-made lakes in our neighborhood. So, yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near this fucking trust fund numbnuts. I literally want to go. I literally want to go to that neighborhood right now and just fill his kid's fucking bowl up with bit of honey and send him home. Fucking just fuck you, dickhead. Give him out like. Just give him human teeth instead of fucking candy. Anything.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. What's the 5-year growth rate on that?
Who's Mario now?
Still Jigsaw. It's still Jigsaw. Remove your teeth.
Wait, so what? How many houses did you say? 1?
50. It's 10 is the
10?
highest. Yeah, as far away as I can from fucking Chad. That's probably his name is Chad. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. All right. See what you think of the next one. So the next one is accompanied by a picture. And the picture is, there's actually 3 pictures, but it's the same picture from 3 different angles. It is just a cement pavement with a lone, no bun, completely plain hot dog. Just the sausage hot dog just sitting in the middle of this cement. And it says in all caps, "Which one of you motherfuckers put a hot dog on my porch?" Geiger, what do you think?
Crawl into my doggy door. Place a single hot dog on the porch. When the dogs come to eat it, you must fight them off. One of them will have a key tied to its ball sack. Shove that up the gardener's asshole. Pull it out through his mouth and then save yourself.
Treasure hunt? It's like one thing they normally have to do.
Yeah, it's normally just take the bear trap off your head.
You got bored. Why, so I don't want to live next to a guy who wants to know, like, I think that's a legitimate question, right? Like
yeah, but he's kind of aggro about it, right? Like, which of you motherfuckers?
Which of you motherfuckers put a hot dog on my porch? It was delicious. Yeah, Nextdoor. I think it's probably like more funny that he said that than like aggro.
Okay, Novak.
Yeah, it does seem a little angry. I think I'm gonna need to be 4 houses away.
You want to live next to fucking Hitler Youth Candy guy, but you want to you were afraid of dude who wants to know a random food is on his porch? That's legit, bro.
He'd rather be closer to king size candy than stray hot dog.
King size hot dog.
Right.
All right, on to the next one. Here we go. I think you guys will like this one. It says, seeking corgi for 1 hour.
Wow.
Does anyone have a corgi we could borrow for an hour or 2 Saturday evening, May 19th? It would be from 6 to 8 p.m. That sounds like 2 hours. Or it can be earlier, later, shorter, or longer.
That narrows it down.
It would be for... It would be for a royal wedding viewing. And the corgi would receive much admiration and care. Thanks. So this person wants to borrow someone's corgi to enhance their royal wedding viewing experience. To see.
And they're willing to make it like, I assume they're watching like a recording of it.
It must be, since it can be earlier, later, shorter, or longer. Yeah.
Right.
They can fast forward if need be.
What?
Through the... You know, if you're going to watch Harry and Meghan tie the knot, you got to have a corgi. You know this, Gagger. What do you think?
Can I borrow this corgi? It could be for... watching a royal wedding, eating, fucking it, killing it, punching it, sleeping with it, petting it.
Borrow someone's corgi. Watch a royal wedding.
Doesn't know how to find keys up people's assholes. So hold on. They're watching the royal wedding and they need a dog there to do what?
To cuddle. They're just going to... It says...
Well, the corgis are famously owned by the queen.
Oh, are they? I did not know that. I'm not as big of a queen.
Maybe the person is like queen cosplaying while they watch it or something.
Right.
And they need to complete their outfit.
Yeah. Okay. That makes a lot more... Now it makes total sense.
Yeah, now it makes sense.
It's an innocuous enough request. But I don't want to be living anywhere near who like thinks the royals are fucking cool.
Yeah, that's the problem.
They're not at all. They're giant piles of shit. They should all be stuck in saw traps. No, that's not true. Queen Elizabeth, pull out your scepter and shove it up Prince Andrew's ass. That's not really.
Not even a
that's not real
trap. She has all this shit.
That's not really a puzzle.
Coming over the PA
a request.
Find Queen Elizabeth's body. Take the bear trap off because she died before it had a chance to go off.
Wow. Okay. You're gonna get a call from the SAS or whatever. Or the MI6. Right? Yeah. I will say 2 hours. It's kind of weird and Well, 4 houses. I don't like that they like the Royals.
Wow, you just doubled the distance there.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
did.
no,
Yeah. He
Yeah, I
doubled
got
the
it right.
distance.
Interested in the royal family is a huge red flag, right?
Huge
This
red
is
flag,
worse
yeah.
than fucking bare ass complaining about candy. Like, it's worse than all that shit.
Yeah.
But I don't have a corgi, so it doesn't really affect me.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna come looking for it, but I still need to be about probably 5 houses down.
Yeah.
Okay. I get 2 or 3 more. All right, this says, please help. I'm out of butter. Please drop a stick at the corner of 1st and Clark between 2 and 4 a.m. today, Sunday. I don't want to meet people. I don't want new friends. I just need butter. Butter is important to me.
Hold on. Did you say
like
between
a fucking ransom drop or something?
Did you say between 2 and 4 a.m.?
Yeah. On Sunday morning between 2 and 4 a.m., they want someone to put a stick of butter
Hey,
at this intersection.
Well, you
wake
don't
up
want
in
it
the
to
middle
melt.
of the night. Drop this butter off. What? Hey, can you do me a favor by greatly inconveniencing yourself?
Yeah, right. I really need butter. I don't want to meet you. And I don't want you to do it at a convenient hour.
Neighbors not wanting to meet me is fine. I have no,
That's
no
actually
issue
a good
with
thing.
that. Yeah. But neighbors wanting to take my butter is not, right? I need the butter. She's right. Butter is important to that person. It's important to me too.
Mm-hmm.
So the ungodly hour that they want me to wake to drop the butter is the last nail in the coffin. I'm going to be 8 houses down from this
Oh,
person.
all right.
Yeah, like, I'm not fucking DoorDash. Just go fucking order. You can order butter from fucking and they'll come bring it to you.
DoorDash? 1 stick of butter.
Or like
Go to 7
Uber Eats or something.
Buy 1 stick of butter.
It's all just doing day-to-day activity.
Please do my laundry. Extra starch.
Pick me up a bag of White Castle sliders. I'll tip you 20%.
Saul, they're gonna die early. I need you to.
Is he using them in a trap? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
My next trap is someone has to eat 20 White Castle sliders without throwing up or a bomb explodes in their heart.
Oh, hey, I need you to go to Cabela's and buy 6 industrial strength bear traps. I'm all out. Do you have any razor wire and, like, I don't know, maybe like a sword that'll swing into someone's nutsack if they don't repeat a limerick 9 times real quick or something? I don't know what I don't know. Use your imagination. Ad lib on that last part.
I think this guy might be Saw.
The DoorDash guy, he entered his name as Mr. Jigsaw. I don't think. Yeah, I think I'm with. Look, to me, it's all about the time. If you want me to do you a favor, that's fine. You can ask for a favor, and like
You'll drop butter at any time of day.
I'll
as long
drop
as it's
butter.
not
I'll
in the
fucking
middle of
drop.
the night.
I'm dropping fucking loads of butter all goddamn day. But like, to ask me to do it at 2 a.m. and then have the balls to say like, I'm not going to talk to you either. Fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here at 2 a.m. with a goddamn stick of butter. You don't fucking say hello.
Why did you become Saw? I'm not talking to you. Drop the butter.
Yeah, so I mean, whether it's Saw or not, I just don't want to get up at 2 a.m. anytime, especially not to go do someone else a favor who's not even going to like thank me in person and do me that courtesy. So this is 8 houses. Stay way away from me.
Okay. Okay.
Use DoorDash.
2 more here. We're almost done. So this one is a poll. You know, we've done this before. You can put a poll up on Nextdoor. So here's what this person wrote. Poll, : anyone know of a good, honest, reasonable lawnmower repair shop / person nearby? 2 options for the poll. The first option says, thanks.
What?
And the second option says, Rick. And thanks says 86% of the vote. Right now.
Someone who clearly didn't think he was using a poll. Was just trying to sign off.
I actually think it's probably Rick, and he's just trying to get people to be like voting for him as the most honest repair guy. So just put his name up there.
Geiger, this person who wants a lawnmower repair.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to use a poll.
Also apparently doesn't know how to use Google or like the phone book.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the phone book doesn't really exist. That's not his fault. Look, this fucking numbnuts would never get out of a saw
Find
trap.
a phone book. Or your bomb will explode.
Enter a poll or your bomb will explode. I can't do that. My thumbs. So this guy sounds dumb. He sounds dumb. You can't figure out a poll. What a fucking idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody polls nowadays. It's like fucking the cool thing to do. Bring me a pole of butter. I don't want to live next to this guy because he's going to have me like setting up his TV and trying to figure out how to get solitaire on his fucking computer, like all these dumb shit that like it's probably Rick sounds like he's 81 years old and doesn't know how to use technology at all. If you need my help finding a lawn repair service, you clearly have a phone or a computer because you couldn't be on this site without it.
But he doesn't know how to use it. He's made that clear.
Yeah, but so that's why I don't want to have to come over and show him how to like connect to the wireless or all these dumb things.
Why do you have to do that?
Because he's old and dumb and he's going to be calling me up all the time.
Mm-hmm.
No, thank you.
Could you come
Rick.
get this bear trap off my neck if you don't mind?
Does anyone know a good bear trap removal service? Thanks.
Can you flick these dominoes in just the right order so that dynamite doesn't explode? Excuse me? What?
I got a bear trap on. I'm about 45 seconds from becoming a butterface, if you don't mind coming on over here.
A bomb going off and a bear trap destroying someone's face and you'd call him a butterface afterwards? Yeah, he's pretty good looking, except his face is just
They've got every part
mangled.
of their body butterface, right?
Down at the morgue, they call off a butterface. Butter abdomen, that's where she got shot. Okay, I will say 10. Get me away from old man, no technology.
That's just a guy who can't work a fucking pole. You wanted 10? How did you say 10?
Yes, I did.
This is a
I don't want to
fucking
help
old
this guy
man who can't work his computer.
I need Rick to work the pole.
I'll say 2.
This guy wants to help this guy out all day.
Yeah, eager for it. All right. Last one. This says, the title is Two Goats Having Sex in Public. So it says, on my way to work today, I witnessed 2 goats having sex out in the open on the corner of 86 and New Hope Church Road. If these are your goats, please tell them to be more discreet and teach them better manners. We are in the South. I would hate for them to defile the morals of this wonderful community.
Because animals don't get fucked in the South, that's for sure.
Yeah, I know. Not by other goats, but that way. It's like people doing that.
If you're gonna fuck a goat, don't let another goat do it. Put your own penis in the goat. We are in the South.
Discreetly, please. Discreetly.
There's goats out here fucking all our goats.
Now, are you sure it wasn't goatsy? Or no, was it? There's 2 people goatsy each other. I don't know what that would be. Like stretching their assholes and rubbing it on each other.
We have decency here. Why is this goats goatsying?
Come see goats, goat see.
Seesaw, goat seesaw.
All right, so we got 2 goats, 1 public. I'm going to say... This guy... I'm just rating the guy who doesn't...
You're rating the guy that doesn't want to see goats fucking, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to see goats fucking either.
I kind of do. It sounds funny.
And it wasn't that belligerent about it. I don't really have an issue. I actually kind of need someone. Look, the goats are out there fucking. I don't want to be the one calling people out for it. But I'd like someone else to do it. So I'll live next door to this fine gentleman. One house.
Okay.
All right. Goats are fucking. So was it? So there wasn't a tub goat. It was just It was just a goat.
Collect some semen from a goat inside.
What's the goat noise? Meh.
Meh.
Goat.
Meh.
Oh.
Near, far.
What's the goat noise during sex? Harder. Fuck me, you dumb goat.
What?
It's a guy in a goat costume probably getting so I think this guy's a little weird in that he thinks he's somehow like fucking like General E. Lee holding up the standards of the South by like not here, the genteel South.
Oh, I forgot he said that shit about the South.
The South shall rise again, except when all the goats are fucking on the corner.
Change mine to 6.
Yeah.
Too late, you're locked in.
Yeah.
God damn it.
You love this guy. Fucking Foghorn Leghorn can go fuck himself. I say, stop fucking on that corner, goat. So I will. I'll say this guy can cool up.
More fucking Foghorn Leghorn references.
He's a great character. I say what I say. Okay. Okay. All right. You got me on that one. Guilty as charged. Okay.
A lot of things were said. A lot of people made Foghorn Leghorn references. It's just
Look, I'm just saying Looney Tunes is still in the popular zeitgeist, okay? It's not just me.
Mm-hmm. This is the North. We like to have Foghorn Leghorn references. Right here,
Wait, how many did you say?
Yeah. I haven't yet. I'll say 7 houses. The guy sounds kind of like a twerp. Who gives a shit about animals fucking?
Okay.
That's what they do. That's what they do.
Yeah, not right in fucking in front of your house.
So if there's 2 goats fucking outside your house, you'd be appalled
turned
and
on you
upset?
were by the rhinos at the zoo.
Oh man, it was pretty great. It was like a barrage of cum. But so like, would you like if 2 goats? Seriously though, would you look out the front window? You're
check
like
the archives.
You're like, oh, what a beautiful morning. And you look out your front window. There's 2 goats fucking. You'd be like furious and calling the cops, or would just be like
furious,
but
like,
be like that's weird, and then they'll walk away.
That's weird. Depends
That's
how
strange.
often it happened. Fucking goat fucking jamboree around there, then I'd probably be upset about it.
Story time, y'all. We were on the train looking for 2 elks fucking. I mean, just looking for elks.
All right, so last snack. The Barratti and Milano Cremino Classico. So it's just a little chocolate square, supposedly with some cream in it. You can see 3 layers of what looks like a regular chocolate color on top and bottom, and then a much lighter colored brown in the middle.
Looks like a Lego.
What is the light brown flavor?
It says hazelnut on the side of the label.
My brain wants to taste it like peanut butter almost.
I know. Me too. I'm just like, I wish this was a Reese's cup.
And it's almost, the creaminess is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does. It's very distinctly not peanut butter.
Yeah.
What's your obsession with hazelnut? Everything's fucking hazelnut instead of chocolate out there.
I don't know.
No.
They have a lot of Nutella stuff in Italy. I remember when I was in Italy and it was like half the donuts were like filled with Nutella or whatever. That's actually where I like fell in love with Nutella because it was like so good over there.
This is pretty good. I had it brought down 2. I ate them both. The chocolate is nice and creamy. If you didn't say Nutella, if you didn't find that on the package, hazelnut, I don't know if I would have called it out or not.
Yeah.
If this was peanut butter, I think this could have been an absolute home run, right? Just missing like a little bit of saltiness there. But it's still very creamy and tasty. It's a little one-note-ish, but I like it. I'm going to give it a like that. Geiger, what do you think?
Yeah, like I said before, I don't love hazelnut flavor, but I'm with you. I think because I saw it before I tried it. So I thought it would be very Nutella flavored, but it really isn't. It tastes like chocolate. The texture is phenomenal. Like that creaminess, like if every chocolate piece I ate was like this creamy, it'd be awesome. And yes, if there was peanut butter in the middle, it might be, maybe the best thing I ever ate, but it isn't. However, I am going to give it a love dat. I think it's really, really good. Like the texture is so good, and the chocolate is good chocolate. It's not like crappy. It's not like Hershey's or whatever. Like it's just so smooth. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like the perfect like softness without being melty, and it's just tasty as hell.
It is fair. I did actually consider a love. I don't think it's quite there, but I think it is a fair rating. So the look at the name, the Crostinis had a love, a like, and a dislike. Right now we have a love and a like. So this one's going to be up to Chad. If he feels anything better than disdain for this, it will win. Chad.
You guys do like this a lot more than me, I think. My biggest complaint about it is that it is very like one note in it. If you have different layers, like I even just bit off some of the top chocolate and then bit only the cream layer in the middle, I don't know, I could barely tell the difference. Like the consistency is the same throughout, the flavor's the same throughout. I don't love the aftertaste either. I just ate the one and it's kind of sitting in my mouth, and I don't think that's super great. But it does still taste good enough. I think this one, I was going back and forth between indifferent and like, but the chocolate is really good chocolate. So I am going to bump it up just into a like dat, but it's sort of like barely a like dat for me.
Okay.
All right. Give a great score and well earned. 11 2 likes, and the winner is the Cremino. So I want to give an extra thanks to Laura for picking these up. Thank you,
Laura.
Thanks, Laura. Appreciate it.
Bringing them across the ocean for us to try here. Geiger, where can the listeners contact us?
If you are Jigsaw, you have some tasks for us to do. If you
get into Leonardo Da Vinci's diving suit. Have yourself be fired from a giant crossbow.
Get in the fucking suit.
He's getting very directed now.
aim at the board in the ocean that Mario is on and knock his ass into the water.
He just lost his theatricalness. You just walk into a room and there's like a diving suit. It's just like, get in the fucking suit.
Jigsaw just so irritable and impatient. Hey, shoot yourself with this gun. What? That's very direct.
Load that bear trap.
Get that bear or that bear trap. Kill the bear. Now put your foot in the bear trap. If you need a stick of butter, and you need it right now, it's almost 2 a.m. our time. So it makes sense. If you ever saw Bigfoot from like a moving train, or like from, let's say, like a helicopter, or maybe from the space, let us know. And let us know by sending us a picture and making sure there's a giant red arrow pointing to Bigfoot. That's very helpful in spotting the Bigfoot. In your Where's Waldo like tableau of prairie bushes and whatnot. But if not, you can reach us at youtrydat@gmail.com. If you're not going to do it for all that other stuff, you can also let us know what you think of our snacks. Tell us what you think about the snacks we tried. Suggest a snack, ask a question on the mailbag, all at youtrydat@gmail.com, or on Facebook with our You Tried Dat group. We're on Twitter /X, whatever it's called, hashtag You Tried Dat. We're on YouTube. We're on Instagram. And we've all been former victims of Saw, so we can talk about that. Jigsaw. Sorry, I keep calling him Saw. Jigsaw.
I think his name is Saw.
Okay, so his name is Saw now. Okay, got it. And if you know anyone you think would like to listen to the podcast, please help them do so. And if not, that's fine too. And thanks for listening.
What is Jigsaw's name? What's his real name?
Go over to 23rd and Limb. Find a gardener. Spread his ass cheeks wide enough that Novak looks up from his newspaper.
Saw like the
or a bomb explodes in your heart. I forgot that part.
Ass is just stretching, a newspaper pulling slowly down below my eyes.
His name is John or something like that.
Oh yeah,
John Kramer.
Yeah.
From
I've only ever seen the first Saw. I'll never watch any of the others.
This picture of John Kramer on Wikipedia, it's like Tobin Bell as Jigsaw in his signature black and red robe. He looks hilarious. He looks like a Jedi.
His name was Kramer. Hey, Jerry, I'm freaking out.
Go up to Newman's apartment. Collect a bunch of bottles of cans and drive them across state lines.
Go to Elaine's. Spare a square. I don't know. Find the puffy shirt.
Go up to Newman's apartment. Put a bear trap on his head.
Get some soup from the soup Nazi. Or a bomb explodes.
I bet.
What's the longest train ride you guys have been on? Have you done one of? I've never done like a cross country train deal.
No, I lived in modern America, so I didn't have to do that. Yeah.
Damn.
I didn't have to go out and build the goddamn railroad tracks.
I did like a cross country train ride with the country being Ireland. So it was like a 2-hour train ride. But,
we live in a very affluent community. We can't go riding the fucking train.
My ass flies everywhere because I'm affluent.
I need you to drive king size cars. I was on a 2-hour train ride in England to get from one city to another. I think I took the train from Milwaukee to Chicago with my grandma when I was little. So like an hour.
2 hours tops is like that I've been on a train for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so.
And I never once was elk. So I haven't been on long enough to know if you are so fucking bored that you're looking for elk out the side of the train.
I mean, like my wife, it took like a multi-day train ride or something through like Canada or something like that.
Did you see Bigfoot?
No. She did see Sasquatch though.
I was gonna say she saw Sasquatch. Yeah.
She came back and she told me she was looking out the window. She saw 2 Sasquatches fucking and a third one goatsing. And she's like, I just want to see elk. Get out of here, Sasquatches.
Yeah.
I took the train downtown the other day. All I saw was fucking Skunk Ape. I'm like, this fucking sucks.
We live in a community. We are better than Skunk Ape. Skunk Ape, like, that hurt my feelings.
Keep Skunk Ape down in Florida. Look, 4 to 6 Skunk Apes equals 1 Bigfoot.
We can afford to have Bigfoot sightings around here. If you're still seeing Skunk Ape or Sasquatch.
Is Skunk Ape a cool guy? Thanks, Skunk Ape. Fucking Skunk Ape doesn't know how to use the internet again.
And if you're one of those old ladies handing out Yetis, think about the opportunity cost.
All right. Out there. We'll be back next time. We're trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Jesus.
Yeah.